Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Due to YouTube's changing quote-unquote community standards, I created a channel called Grumpy Old Fart over on Rumble, a free speech alternative to YouTube. You can see all of my stuff over there, including my political and social commentary, as well as my current events videos. The links to my YouTube and Rumble channels, as well as links to let you order my books, are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a movie review of the movie Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania. This movie came out in 2023. It is an action-adventure comedy. Right off the bat, spoilers, oh my god, spoilers. I'm going to try not to give too many absolute, specific details so that you can still enjoy the show. But there are some things that kind of need to be said, and I just wanted to warn you ahead of time. Right off the bat, I want to say there were people who didn't like this movie. There were some who said, "Oh, it's great," and then the vast majority said, "Oh, it's another Disney woke nightmare." I didn't see that. I thought it was a pretty good movie. There's a lot of female stars in this, and most of the badasses are female, but it didn't come across to me as woke. It came across as the majority of the characters are female and everybody's a badass. So the majority of people in the show are female badasses. Not, anyway. When Scott Lang's daughter, Cassie, Scott Lang is the star, he's Ant-Man. When Scott Lang's daughter, Cassie, is drawn into the quantum realm by an unknown force, Ant-Man, Wasp, Hank Pym, and Janet Van Dyne must go in to rescue her. They may very well have been drawn in, I'm not sure. But, I don't recall, to be honest. I've seen the movie once, so bear with me. It's more of an escape than a rescue, and it is a thrill ride from start to finish. I did enjoy this movie. The major villain is Kang, who wants to escape the quantum realm in order to exact revenge on those who exiled him there. This is a good movie. It's imaginative, well thought out. It's got flaws, though. It does have some flaws. I thought they underutilized Michelle Pfeiffer. I thought the villain, but it is going to sound bad. It's hard to utilize everybody to their fullest potential when you have so many great people in the cast. Too many characters, too many cooks spoil the stew. Too many characters lessen each person's part. You see what I'm saying? But I did think they underutilized Michelle Pfeiffer. She's a great actress. I thought the villain was great, but he didn't come across as the Kang from the comic books. They tried. I think they did try to do that. I just don't think they quite got there. He's a good villain. Don't get me wrong. A great actor, great villain, in my opinion. Kang has been a stalwart villain in Marvel comic books forever, and but it didn't come across as the Kang from the comic books. That's just my opinion. Bill Murray is wasted in this movie. They have a character in Marvel Comics called the Space Phantom. This guy has been hanging around Limbo and the Negative Zone and all kinds of different places forever. He would have been perfect in this spot because the Space Phantom is actually duplicitous like that. Bill Murray played some guy I've never heard of, and I've been collecting comics since I was 6. And frankly, I think they just made him up for this show. I don't know. He might have been a little minor character somewhere, but I don't recall. At any rate, they wasted Bill Murray in this role. They could have done so much more with that. The MODOK character in this was ridiculous, but not the worst representation I've seen of MODOK. MODOK has been a bad guy forever in comic books. He died at the hands of the Serpent Society, the Serpent Squad, one of those. And he was great. He was an absolutely wonderful villain. In order to have a quality show, you have to have a good hero, but you also have to have a quality villain. You have to have a villain capable of defeating the hero. Otherwise, the hero is just a bully. Well, MODOK is certainly capable of defeating just about anybody. He's been a stalwart in Marvel for decades. And this was not the worst representation I have seen of MODOK. I have seen far, far worse, trust me. And the last one that I didn't like was who lets their kids, or in this case grandkid maybe, I don't know, who lets a little kid play with dangerous technology? The Pims, I mean, Cassie's parents let her do that. While they were gone for those 5 years during the blip, when Thanos snapped. This is, oh my God, bad parenting. If she's got supervision, I guess that'd be one thing. You don't let children play with guns. Anyway, this was dangerous technology, and she had no business learning about it. Well, now she's designing equipment to be used in the quantum realm. Cassie is. That's what started this whole thing. And it's freaking ridiculous. Anyway, some of the bright spots. The casting was, oh my God, stellar. They got so many really good people in this. The action was really, really good. It followed a definable plot line. It wasn't wasted. There wasn't, meaningless bullshit going on. The aliens that you see here, and I say aliens because they're from the quantum realm, they're very, very imaginative. It's not just a guy with a bumps on his head or whatever like you see in Star Trek. And nothing against Star Trek. I love Star Trek. Okay? I don't want nobody to go, oh, he hates Star Trek. No, I love Star Trek. I'm not a Trekker. I'm a Trekkie from way back in the day. They had to do the humans with the bumps on their head because they didn't have a budget. And they didn't have computer-generated graphics like they do now. These aliens are just freaking imaginative. They're all manner of different things. And this is not just explosions and action. There's an actual definable plot. And if you've read comic books dealing with the quantum realm and with Kang and with the subatomic realms like the Hulk and all that, yeah, it fits. It really does fit what they did here. This was a really good part of it. Now, I got to go into the cast here. It had a really great cast. You got Paul Rudd. He plays Ant-Man. Evangeline Lilly plays the current Wasp. Hope Van Dyne. Then you got Michael Douglas playing Henry Pym. You got Michelle Pfeiffer playing Janet Van Dyne, the original Wasp. You got Jonathan Majors. He plays Kang. Really great actor. I hear he's got some personal issues going on with his wife and like that, and I don't know what all that's about. But I'm judging. He's a good actor. That's all I know. And then you got Catherine Newton playing Cassie. She did a really good job. Whenever I do these, I try to do standouts. First off, you got Michael Douglas. He plays Hank Pym. This guy never, ever fails to deliver. He was in Romancing the Stone. He's been in so many great movies. You cannot go wrong casting Michael Douglas in anything. His dad, too. I mean, Kirk Douglas was really great in everything he did. Some families, that talent just runs, I've seen some actors who come from famous families like that couldn't act, for anything. But Michael Douglas, he got the acting gene, let me tell you. As I understand it, he has a brother that's a comedian, and he's really good too. Michelle Pfeiffer plays Janet Van Dyne. She is always great. She is, in my opinion, was underutilized in this. They should have done more with her. I'm just saying. Again, time constraint. And the last one, Catherine Newton. She plays Cassie Lang. She's a great young actress, and she will go far. Pay close attention to her career. Just, if you get a chance, watch Quantumania. I hope I didn't spoil too much stuff here. I tried not to get into it too badly, with the spoilers. But if you get a chance, watch it. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. It's from 2023, Quantumania. It's a great movie. Hope you guys have a great day. God bless one and all. Devo Poland, a scientific representative of a pacifist race called the Gandhiri, is sent away as an exchange officer. His objective? To learn the one skill his species never developed, to fight. And he's sent to learn that skill from the one species who does it better than any other in the galaxy, humans. If you like science fiction with an upbeat military tone, check out my novel, Vanguard 1.